Hello children, in today's class let's learn about advances in communication. On some day you pretend to be naughty and suppose your mother has punished you. What would you do? You have to stay quiet for 8 hours. Suppose you have nothing to read, nothing to write on, nothing to watch, no newspapers or magazines, no comics or books, not even your school books, no notepads or blank paper, no pen or pencil, no mobile or landlines, no television to watch, no iPod, laptop or desktop. You cannot even open your mouth to talk. There is absolutely nothing to engage you. What will you do in that situation? Isn't this a horrible situation to be in? How long will you be able to stay this way, considering that you had slept very well in the night and you are not sleepy at all now? You feel hungry and thirsty. How will you communicate to your mother? You will, of course, use body language, isn't it? Or signs, your eyes, hands, and feet to convey your thoughts. Like this, you can interact with each other. We meet a lot of people every day, some known to us, some are strangers. How do we communicate with people? There are many different ways of communication. Communication means interacting or connecting with people. We can meet them, we can call them, or we can write to them. The different way in which we communicate with others has gone a rapid change over the years. With the use of satellites, it is now possible to send and receive messages far away places, villages, and even in the remotest places. How it has become easy now. Technology has made it possible. Communication means interacting or Communication means interacting or connecting with people. We meet a lot of people every day, some known to us, some are strangers. How do we communicate with people? There are many ways of communication. We can meet them, we call them, or we can write to them. The different ways in which we communicate with others has undergone a rapid change over the years. With the satellites and use of it, it is now possible to send and receive messages far away places, even in the remotest places. How it has become easy now? Because of technology. Technology has made it possible. A trekker from Kanyakumari scales Earth's highest peak and hosts the tricolor on Mount Everest. He can instantly send photographs to his friends and family and shares his joy. This was not possible a few years ago, but it is possible now. Anshu Jamsenpa is the first woman to climb Mount Everest twice in 5 days. Now, going back to history, how early man communicated his feelings and needs by using sign language and sounds. Then later on, our ancestors discovered the benefits of spoken words and language was born. This was later developed into the written script. The Harappan script has still not been deciphered. Our forefathers used pigeons, falcons, and messengers on foot to send messages to people who were far away. These were our earliest postmen. Despite emails and other courier services, the postal department still exists, and even today we can see postmen cycling down the roads to deliver letters. Next time you see one, give him a big smile. That will be your way to communicate with gratitude to him. Telegrams were used to send urgent messages in the past, as these were much quicker than the ordinary post. Letters took a great deal of time to reach. India has currently shut down the telegraph services. The internet has replaced the old methods of communication, but people still send letters and parcels either by post or through the courier service. The revolution in communication began with the telephone in 1876. Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone. In the beginning, it was a big, large box that received and sent out our spoken words through the airwaves. The name telephone was derived from two Greek words, tele meaning distance and phone meaning voice. It was now possible to talk to people across long distances. Even today, phones are the fastest and the most convenient means of communicating directly with someone who is living far away. This big large box of telephone was first invented. Later on, it underwent many changes over the years. Now we carry pocket-sized little phones, the mobiles, with us wherever we go. Some of us even take it to washroom also. The mobile phone is now a modern day wonder. It has perhaps more uses than any other modern day gadget. It can be used as a telephone, a diary, a computer with internet, a calculator, a radio, a television, and even a camera. The SMS feature is unique to mobiles. We can send short messages which are instantly delivered. If we have Wi-Fi or internet connectivity, we can even see the person we are talking to because of FaceTime, Skype or WhatsApp video calls. Such mobiles from which you can do all these things are called smartphones. Means of mass communication. The meaning of this is communicating or connecting with a large number of people at the same time is called mass communication. Newspapers, magazines, radio, television and the internet are the most common means of mass communication. Newspapers are one of the oldest means of communicating with masses, means people. Before the electronic gadgets were invented, people kept track of events around the world through the print media, that is, newspapers. Magazines and journals carry articles on different topics. The articles are usually very well written and give different perspective on events happening across the world. Business establishments and offices have fax machines. These are connected to a telephone line. Through this printed matter, important documents and pictures can be sent and the matter reaches the receiver instantly. Now, people scan the documents and send them via the computer through an internet connection. The person in the picture is Guglielmo Marconi. He is regarded as the inventor of radio. He worked on the research by Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose, an Indian scientist. Dr. Jagdish Chandra Bose, who first showed that radio signals can be sent over long distances without wires. Radio is also called the wireless. Now, radio stations across the world broadcast news and educational and entertainment programs for people of all ages. He is John Logie Baird, invented television in 1926. Television is probably the most popular means of communication. We can watch different programs sitting in our homes. We get live broadcast of events, cricket matches and etc. happening anywhere in the world. The internet is now the most advanced form of communication in the world. It is a global network of computers which offers its users not only connectivity but also information. We can surf or search information on any topic we want. Search engines such as Google and other websites that provide instant information to people. The internet also offers websites for social networking such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. These sites enable us to interact, meet people, friends, and make new friends. You need to be much older to look at these sites. Remember, rules of the internet must be followed at all times. Some points to remember. Communication means interacting or connecting with people. The way in which we communicate with others has undergone a rapid change over the years. From sign language to the spoken language to the written script, we have now come to smartphones and the internet. Verbal communication is via telephone and mobiles. Written communication is via letters and emails. Newspapers, magazines, radio, television, and the internet are the most common means of mass communication.